Hello, everyone. So, yesterday during State of Play, basically Sony's big conference, Dying Light 2, Stay Human, that's the new title it's going to go as, got its, well, I shouldn't say its first trailer, but another official gameplay trailer. We haven't heard much about this game for a little while now. It kind of fell off the radar for a little bit, but I'm kind of hoping that we get a release date, maybe 2021. We'll see when it's coming out. But I found the first game did impress me a little bit. I never played it with friends, and I heard that's where like the bulk of this fun of the first game came from. But I was really impressed with the gameplay mechanics and just the whole world building and world changing based off your decisions that Dying Light 2 was showing off in some of the earlier trailers. But we have about like a 7, 8 minute gameplay overview that we're gonna get in this trailer here. So I'm gonna react to it, give my discussion about it, but yeah, no, I'm excited for this game, see what it has to offer. So let's get into it here. Captured in game. Some scenes have been edited to avoid spoilers.
Hey everyone!
As it
We've
usually
been quiet
goes.
for some time, since, like the rest of the world, we had some unforeseen hurdles to clear. But the wait is over.
Yeah, I just love the parkour
Let's
elements of
dive
these
into the
games.
open world of Dying Light 2.
I thought he was just gonna kick him. Took it to the
The
next
last
level.
slice of Dying Light 2 showcased the mission from the main storyline.
You get after those fuckers.
You saw how your decisions influenced the narrative and notably changed the environment. This time, we want to give you a broader look at the game and a sneak peek at some of the things we'll be talking about in upcoming months.
It looks beautiful. Ooh, parachutes. That's dope. That's an
In
easy way to
Dying
get
Light
around the
2,
city.
You become Aiden Caldwell, an outsider trying to unravel a tangled mystery from his past. Its trail leads him to the city, probably the last bastion of mankind in the world.
Shit!
At first, you feel like this intense, brutal place will tear you apart. But
So
then
some
you
more
meet the
human
Night
enemies.
Runners, veteran survivors who help people in better days.
By the way, I'm Hakon.
You were a night runner. You used to help people, remember?
Night runners are gone. Finished. A myth.
And although it's not entirely clear you
I was just gonna say, I wonder if they're actually going to be like, for example, The Last of Us, where they help you during the combats, or if it's just gonna be cutscenes, kind of like I think that one was there, where they help you after you clear a mission or clear a
Trust
stage.
you need allies in the dark.
Oh, creepy.
And these are the modern Dark Ages. It's been 15 years since the apocalypse and the world has changed. The old civilization has fallen, but a new one has been built on its ashes. People fight desperately for scarce resources. Rules are broken, and weakness is punished.
It's gonna be really interesting to see more and more of that.
Three factions struggle for position in the city.
And do you get to pick one of them?
Survivors pride themselves on being able to adapt to any circumstances and cobble together safe zones almost everywhere. Peacekeepers, loyal soldiers who want to impose their version of law and order and trample all in their path.
So not these
Renegades,
dudes.
ex-prisoners serving their ruthless colonel, seeking to become sole rulers of the city.
Where is Wolves
To the mafia.
making token?
Use these factions to reach your goal. Help or harm them to reshape the city to your liking.
That's pretty
remember,
sweet though.
Each faction contains complex characters.
Nosy Parker, ain't ya? Got some kind of bad habit of yours?
So, will you follow cold calculation or your heart?
The Bazaar needs good people. Help us and you'll find a home here.
Some in the city offer no chance for an alliance. Bandits, outlaws, and common thugs live only to plunder and kill, plunging the
cool.
streets into chaos.
And they look
Yet,
ruthless too.
nightfall scares all of them equally. Darkness changes the rules of the world. As the light fails, monsters crawl out of hiding to prey on the poor souls caught outside the safety of UV rays. Hordes of infected pour into the streets like decaying lava. The deadly spawn of 15 years of
Ooh,
mutation
I was gonna
and
say,
evolution.
these ones look very different compared to the ones from the first game.
Your only escape? Exploit the city's verticality and flee to the roofs.
I love to other buildings are so
Even
infested.
there, you are never safe from swift and deadly virals. Or even greater threat.
That's nice, the little UV light that you have. So the battery is very limited and works on some of the
Yet
smaller
night brings
ones.
opportunity as well. Nests rife with infected during the day now lie empty.
Smart.
To explore them, you must tread carefully. But those brave enough to face the terrors of the night can loot a jackpot.
I like how that one is just like pushing the chair around.
Luckily, you have all the tools you need to survive. Your extraordinary parkour skills allow you to navigate even the most treacherous terrain.
Dope. Like those little trampolines. This is pretty cool.
On the roofs,
Definitely
you can
upgraded the
count on your
parkour.
acrobatics to save your life. But often, you'll have to face your enemies head on. And then you have to be smart, resourceful, and determined. We've worked hard on the essence of
I was gonna say, it looks like there's a lot of human enemies and factions, so I wonder how scarce resources and materials are gonna be with these really big factions in the city. So we'll see that with more gameplay and when the game comes out too.
our combat, making sure swinging a big, meaty weapon is fun, satisfying, and well executed.
Yeah, close.
But even the most brutal fights can be tactical as well. You have multiple ways to hone your skills
Ooh,
toward the gameplay.
That's
can be
cool. I like the
tactical as
little
well.
scorpion
You
rope.
have multiple ways to hone your
Nice.
skills toward the gameplay
Gotta do a
style
little-
that suits you best. It's up to you if you focus mostly on mobility and parkour, or aggressive, blunt force combat, or a crafty approach where the tools you've created
Nice.
gets the job done. Every ability you learn can be a game changer and possibly a new favorite move.
I was gonna say, I haven't really seen a gun yet, but then that happened
Things
there.
move fast and quick
So
in
probably
Dying Light 2.
bullets
Each moment
and
matters.
guns are very
Each move
limited.
could mean triumph or defeat. Choose your actions and friends carefully. Everything you do in the city can reshape the gameplay environment, change the course of the narrative, and decide the fate of the city's residents. But most importantly, you decide your own fate as well.
You're about to turn.
Make sure to stay human.
Release dates December 7th. Okay, still got a bit of time. But yeah, coming out, like I said, I was hoping it would come out this year, so that's good. That's gonna be really fun right before the holiday season to play with everyone. It does. They didn't really say much about co-op, so I wonder how that's gonna work it in. If it's gonna be like the first one where you could play the whole game co-op with your friends and everything. But I really like the gameplay mechanics that they're showing, especially the combat. It looks like a ton of fun. The parkour looks even a little better, and some of, like I said, just little gadgets and weapons you got look really, really cool. I love just how much your choices like reshape the world that you're playing in. So you can go back, play it multiple times, and open up new paths, meet so many new characters that you wouldn't have the first time. And I love games like that, and it looks like it's going to do that a little better than a game like Cyberpunk promised too. So there's going to be a lot of replayability, it looks like, depending on which path you want to go down, all the new characters, and yeah, that's just, I'm really impressed by it. This is definitely a huge step up in terms of just the gameplay and the mechanics from the first one. We'll see how the story goes, of course, too, but it still looks really interesting, and like there's so many little stories, like I said, with the gameplay and your choices with factions you want to go with. So I'm pretty impressed with this. And of course, in the comments, let me know what you're most excited for about Dying Light 2, what you want to see before the game releases on December 7th too, and just like your overall thoughts about it. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content you see on my channel, and I'll link some playlists so you can stay on it, watch all the other things I do on this channel. You can subscribe and turn the little ringer on if you want to know when I upload new videos. In terms of everything video game wise that I do, in the description there's also a link to my Twitch, so you can check out all my live streams and gameplay and just what I do on there as well. And there's also the Media Mountain in my description, which is my Discord, where we talk about everything from video games, movies, comic books, music, everything that's awesome in this world, basically. So you can definitely join that community and help make it more amazing than it already is. But yes, I'm very excited for Dying Light 2 coming out December 7th, and yeah, can't wait to play it, and awesome, guys.